EPS. Espelhar pré-visualização em tela cheia janela.
Galera, estamos aqui com Frontier Unlocked. Especial do Planet Coaster 2. Vamos acompanhar aqui com eles aqui.
Video progress bar 2 seconds of 51 minutes, 29 seconds.
We're getting asked that a lot. Look,
Yeah.
so we can absolutely put it down for download, but just for full context, chat, this is a part we've sort of half built loads of stuff because we're doing sort of showing and telling and
E
stuff.
lembrando,
But I'm curious to see how people would finish.
amanhã sai o evento número 11 do Frontier Unlocked.
To play around with. It may not be today. We'll be pretty busy
Aqui para vocês no canal.
Just a little bit busy.
But we will definitely put it on there for you.
And producer Adam has
Oh, we're live on Twitch right now. You didn't even play the trailer. Not even a thumbs up.
he just
E lembrando a vocês, galera, que esse evento
Outrageous behaviour. Well, look, if you just
da
joined us on
Frontier
Twitch,
é
welcome.
mensual.
I'm Arthur
Então,
from Frontier.
From
And this is the wonderful
Frontier.
Rich.
I'm Rich, hello.
Só que
This is our launch stream.
eu
Super
tive
chill, super chaotic,
problemas
and we're gonna have a
com.
lot of
Vocês já
fun,
sabem com o meu Play 5, né?
today. It says
Então eu
play the
consegui
trailer whenever.
fumar agora, estou gravando tudo
I
direto do
don't
Play 5
need to.
direto.
I don't
Graças
need to.
a
It's fine. We're live
novo
on
Play
Twitch,
5
so
Pro hein, que
welcome.
chegou
If
no
you
mês
are
passado.
to our Twitch drops, it's the
Esse Marcos
Viva,
Paulo que mandou pra gente
the
aí.
vegan
Bem,
themed
mal.
outfit. Adam really wants to play this trailer. I'm going to let him play the trailer.
Isso
If you're
são
on Twitch,
51
well,
minutos,
here
são
is the trailer for the launch trailer for the wonderful
de
Planet Coaster
gameplay.
launch
Então
now.
vamos acompanhar aqui com a Frontier. Porque esse evento é maravilhoso. Acho que vai ser focado só no Planet Coaster, porque é o dia que lançou o jogo, né? E eu não pude gravar esse dia.
Running from the old me, I just wanna bring myself to life. I don't wanna be alone. I just gotta get away tonight. I'm not running from the old me. I just wanna bring myself to life. I don't wanna be alone, but I just gotta get away tonight.
There we go. We are back. If you joined in earlier, you'd have seen how chaotic it was. It's going to remain chaotic because that's the vibe we're going for today. But if you're new to the stream today, welcome Twitch friends and family.
Yes.
If you're coming over from Steam, welcome. We're going to carry on our launch celebration stream. We've obviously got the Rich Hudson is going to carry on building the park in the background. But welcome other Rich, Newbold, other Adam.
Hello.
Woods.
Hello.
What a day.
What a day. So exciting.
This is it, right? So we are
What a day.
we're just under 2 hours now until the button's pushed and it goes live.
Yeah.
I had no idea you were bringing these in.
Surprise guests.
Surprise guests. We have
Very special guests,
Yeah.
of course.
King Coaster and Queen Splash.
Flash, yeah.
If they want to chime in, they can, but I know they're pretty camera shy.
They're very camera shy, yeah. So
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
just,
Their
they
first time
just, you
on
know, they just wanted to sort of
quite
pop
nervous.
by and say hello.
Look, I've said before, I think the last time we were on streams, like, we're not going to try and sell any more
Não
what's
tá
seeing on stream.
conectado.
So I don't know if producer Adam can put the
gravando o vídeo
building
dele.
in the background, but How does it feel? Like, this is it now. You're 2 hours now.
Nervous and exciting.
Você sabe
Yeah.
a senha do...
Yeah, and that's really exciting. But it's also nervous because it's so close. You know?
Yeah, it never changes either. It's always the same sort of feeling. You have that morning where you just like, everything is a bit chaotic because you're kind of running on a huge amount of excitement and adrenaline and kind of like, oh my God, today's the day. And then it suddenly goes a bit quiet and then you press the button. And then you go, right, here we go, let's see what's going on, you know?
Because there's parts of the team that are really busy right now, getting everything ready. 'Cause there's lots of moving parts, make sure everything's ready for launch. And there's parts of the team that are quieter because there's nothing they can do. So they're kind of in a bit more relaxed state. There's a bunch of people that are a bit more wired than usual because they're not ready. We're kind of in the middle, trying to be like, we need to be relaxed, we're having a nice day, but also we need to make sure we're ready for launch at some point. So we kind of fluctuate between those two states.
There's also a lot of donuts in the office today.
I've eaten
donuts.
a lot of donuts over the last 2 days.
Have you really? There's a lot. I can smell the sugar. I walked onto our floor. Like, so what is that? Is it sugar?
Our preferred currency is donuts.
I mean, you'll be paid handsomely today then, because there's a lot of donuts upstairs. Talking to the team, you must be really proud to see the team's work sort of coming to fruition. A lot of people work on a project, and too many to really actually be able to mention in one go. But it must be nice for them to see this come out and see the lovely reviews and response to the product, right?
E lembrando que esse evento, eu não estou traduzindo nada para Frontier, porque são bate-papo entre os desenvolvedores, o dono da Frontier. Que eles fazem esse bate-papo mensual com o público, né, para poder dar prêmios e ainda outras coisas, né, para o pessoal que está participando na Twitch ao vivo no dia do evento, mas eu não cobri no dia do evento porque eu estava ocupado fazendo outras coisas. E não estou ocupado, só que eu estou gravando às pressas aqui. Frontier Unlock número 11 eu vou gravar daqui a pouco.
It's great to show the team what other people can do in this game. And
como se quer curtinho, lá para depois do almoço eu gravo.
We kind of go, well, these are the features we want to add, these are the contents,
O outro Frontier Unlock.
pieces, and we kind of
É o último evento que volto a gravar.
Possible, but there are people out there that have imagination that we can't think about. They can't fathom, and then they'll go and they'll make something amazing, and we can show the team, and we can go, this is what's possible with the work you've done, and it's great to see that. And it's really inspiring, and it's just a good driver for what we've been doing with Planet Coaster.
How far away do those first days feel now? Like the first days of sitting down and like the literal day one of the project.
But also just yesterday, it's all over the place. Times doesn't make any sense anymore. On launch day.
That'd be the donuts, though. I think that might be
Probably the sugar rush coming down.
It feels miles away. It feels like it was yesterday. It's all a bit kind of crazy, but awesome. It's an excited kind of, crazy.
The atmosphere in the office today is so hyped. And so like. There's genuine like love and excitement behind it. It's amazing.
Yeah, we were trying to have a good vibe on launch day. We first Jurassic World Evolution 2 and for Planet Coaster 2, we were trying to have a good vibe in the office. We try and do some dress up.
Lembrando que o Frontier Unlock 12 cai no dia do Natal, galera. O 12.
Right.
Adam is wearing shorts.
It just happens to be that my wardrobe matched the game finally.
Mine's in a bag waiting for.
E é o último do ano.
Yes, there will be a video of it. We'll post it online after, Rich. So there's no escape.
But yeah, so
Natal,
have a nice celebration vibe with the team because they've worked so hard and they deserve all of this stuff.
Yeah, no, they do, and I think that's why we said that today we're just going to come and chill out, chat to you a little bit, enjoy the day. We have got some cool prizes. We have got a 4080 from our friends at Nvidia, and we do have a Steam
Deck. That's my one, isn't it?
No, that's why I'm sat here and you're not.
Are these yours?
Sim, de Natal.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I didn't realise you'd won them already. Incredible. Producer Adam, are we best to do like
De Natal caiu o Frontier Unlock,
for each prize?
o último do ano.
Cool. All right, no worries. Because we've got King Coaster and we've got Queen Splash, so I think that'll be one of the others where there's a hashtag. Not yet, chat. Not yet.
Not yet.
Go easy before we start. Juice Adam, where are we on time? I can't see. Look how small that clock is in the corner. Can you read that?
I can't read that.
I am 44.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, we've got about 3 more minutes of your time. What do we think so far? What Rich has built so far? Have you seen the portal he's put in?
It looks so good. I think you and I were doing a stream the other day. And
Vou lembrando outra coisa sobre o Fórmula 1 Manager 25 ou 24.
A potentially great coaster. If I had the time to finish it, it would have. And what Rich has done in an equivalent map.
Vai ser muito bom.
is amazing to see. Of what people with different skill sets can achieve with Planet Coaster 2, whether it's mine or Richard's.
I loved your coaster. I would ride it. I think the
only once though.
Only once.
Yeah.
But this is great, and it's the amazing dressing up Rich is doing, and through the themes. Lovely. It's really nice.
Any notes, Adam? I know you're pretty critical. I say critical of Johnny's water park.
That was.
Lembrando, vou estar fazendo isso aqui. Manda pro YouTube. É complicado, é Twitch.
Luckily, I'm still here.
Still
so
here, yeah,
I think I passed it. I would give this a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, but he's work in progress.
He's
so
still work in progress. I have to
8.5.
score him lower than the CEO.
You do.
That's fair. That's fair.
I heard that in your brain ticking away.
I was just thinking, where do I go?
Lembrando, não tô saindo série nenhuma no canal.
I'm gonna make it a 10.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. I'm gonna let you carry on. I'm sure by
Porque hemos tido problemas com algum
Balance it out.
no Play 5 normal e o Dragon Ball Sparkings eu vou ter que jogar de novo.
Short on your time, you've got a lot of stuff to do. But we do want to give away a prize. Should we do Steam Deck first?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do the graphics card in front of Adam.
We'll do the graphics card. We're doing graphics card first. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I get nods around. Okay, well, what do I know, chat?
Was not my choice.
Okay. All right. So if you want to be in a chance to win an NVIDIA 4080 graphics card, you might need a small truck to move it. It's pretty heavy.
It's so heavy.
It's hench. All you need to do is exclamation mark King Coaster. All one word, no spaces, all lowercase. Exclamation mark King Coaster, all lowercase. It's for Twitch only. So if you are still watching this on Steam, get your little butts over here onto Twitch and get into chat. Exclamation mark King Coaster. You could be in a chance to win this GeForce RTX 4080, a gift from our very good friends at NVIDIA. And you will have to come along and prize it out of Adam's cold dead fingers because he wants it. He wants it.
King Coaster wants it.
And Queen Splash.
Try Cascade Platinum Plus.
Foi eu tô chato mandando comercial lixo. Ninguém importa comercial. Em eventos. Canais. De eventos vai ser proibido ter comercial no meio assim. Claro, comercial de empresa que paguem eles, né? Aí sim, como passou no The Game Awards, né?
Honestly made up for you guys today. Like, enjoy today, have fun, eat as many donuts as you want.
Thank you.
Treat yourself.
More than earned it. So, chat, can we say a brief goodbye to this Rich and this Adam? And we're going to go full screen for this Rich as we play the game, as we get some more guests in. Guys, thank you so much.
Guys.
We'll see you in
Thank
a
you
bit.
for having us.
Right, big love.
Thank you.
I'll keep talking. Chat, I've been told to keep talking, so I'm going to keep talking as I move on. You guys move on screen. I want to keep talking. So, Rich, show me where we're at, what you've done so far.
So, I've filled
Lembrando que eu vou soltar todos esses eventos que eu tô gravando em sequência, um atrás do outro.
Like there's like these ground textures I could polish up, make them look a bit neat, make them look a bit more detailed and so on.
13
But now I'm just going
e
to give the
14.
Viking area a bit of love because we've got this little blank patch here before we dive.
Porque ao meio-dia no dia 13 sai o da Game Awards.
Switch, I'm just going to have a bit of a play in filling this
Is it
space.
easy when no one's talking to you?
Às 4
you're at the speed. I can see where
sai
you're all the time.
o evento da Square. Não, da SEGA, perdão. Da SEGA.
Planet Coaster 1. So
Às 7 da noite.
to chatting nonsense while building
Esse aqui.
in this game. So this is it's a nice sort of familiar, happy place for me. It's been a while.
I can't do it.
No dia seguinte,
where I play a game
infantil unlock ao meio-dia.
miserably. Like, if I'm doing
Futebol às 4,
playing Elite Dangerous
dia
or something
7.
like that, I would fail.
Vou trazer
I just stop what I'm doing. I have to think.
evento.
And I just also know it's a very sweet conversation.
Programa novo que eu falei, que eu tô trazendo aqui. Minha opinião.
Slate King coasters.
Someone's saying which shortcut you're using for scaling. It's control.
It's you hold down C. So if you've got a piece like this, anything that's scalable, anything that's not on the grid, or an animatronic, you can just hold down C. So I'm moving it with my mouse at the moment. Hold down C, and then you can just move your mouse up and down, and you can scale it just on the fly.
There we go.
Really, really simple. If you've got it on the menu up here as well, if you wanted to use that, or if you go into advanced move, there's now a third option of the tools to choose from. So you've got your axis movement, which has got the lovely dual movement they added into Planet Zoo. That's now here in Planet Coaster 2.
You got the rotation as well, and then the third one is now scale. So that'll be one of those little muscle memory things that you picked up from Planet Coaster 1. You'll jump in, because I did it when I jumped in. I pressed X, got my advanced move.
O Planet Coaster 1 foi dar na prova inicial.
And that was how I first. I mean, I knew that scaling was coming, but when I first actually got hands on it and I scaled something.
Yeah.
You can't relive that moment again. It's wonderful.
So you just press the button. So you're that kind of guy. It's like, what's that button do? And you just press it.
I don't read. I don't check any tutorials. I just open the game and I go nuts. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
That's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it.
Paul has asked if we can have some fire to warm up our guests.
We could stick some fire in,
which I think is a valid concern. You know, you might.
I think that little area there, that little dip. If there was flames in there.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
warm people up a bit.
I'm gonna put.
Lembrando o dia que tá saindo esse vídeo hoje, dia 13, tá saindo vídeo sobre o Epic Ballad, o sorteio que teve, né?
I'm already late. Producer Adam. Anyways, going full screen. Welcome to our first guest. So we have Josh Shepherd.
Hello.
So welcome in. So Josh, what do you do?
I am lead animator on Planet Coaster 2, and I'm just thrilled that the game is its launch date. It's coming out.
Here it is. It's super exciting.
So close.
Yeah, so tantalizingly close.
We're hours and minutes away now, or an hour and some minutes away.
Absolutely.
I know it's exciting. And I know I want you to have fun today. We said it's super chill stream, but I wanted to bring on some of the members of the team maybe some people haven't seen. You were at EGX and you were doing a lovely talk there. I think you're going to share some of the stuff you talk about just to show, I think in all the areas we're going to talk about with the different guests, just the level of craftsmanship that goes into these different areas. So I think we've got one asset to show. Have we got that? Producer Adam, we're looking at? Yeah, we have. So do you want to talk through what we're looking at here?
So yeah, this is Cigaro Guitaro, which is one of our new entertainers in Planet Coaster 2. So you can see a little bit of the behind the scenes of our 3D puppet or rig that we use to animate. And one of the things I want to stress here that you're seeing is that we get a lot of personality out of the characters that we're animating. I mean, we're getting up from our desks, we're acting stuff out, we're being really silly, but it's all in service of making sure that our characters feel alive and fun and part of the world. Also, this does tie in to the gameplay, and it's really important that when we're developing our games, that the animation and the gameplay, they're in service of each other. So when you're managing your parks, you want to be keeping an eye on your guests, on your staff, making sure that they're having a good time. So if you see Cigaro here doing a really happy performance where they're energetic and they're having fun, then that means that
well paid.
Absolutely, and having breaks with the staff management. So you've got your staff rooms in the right place. Whereas there, it's
sad Cigaro.
So sad. It is quite fun to animate the characters being sad. And again, there's lots of footage of us sort of walking around and trying to get the walks right. It's a challenge. It's a fun, challenging thing to do.
Eu tava, galera, mais ou menos mês sem gravar.
Looking like they are on the right hand side there. They need
nada. Nenhum jogo. Gravei Dragon Ball Sparking 0 em sequência. Tudo. E depois não gravei mais nada.
So that was a lot of fun to do.
Cool. And then this is obviously relating to all the it's not just Cigaro. This is into all of our mascots.
This is all of your entertainers, all of your staff tie into the
dia 17 de novembro.
And I think we have one more asset. I think this is a diamond. So talk because I found this really.
Gravamos o último episódio que a gente gravou.
What you're seeing here is one animation, and this is just talking through the animation process that we go through at Frontier, which is a collaborative process and goes through a lot of details. So what we do is we start with reference and blocking, like we talked about. So that's going to water parks, it's looking at footage, it's drawing and working out the body mechanics and the story of what the animation needs to be. So in this case, we've got our child female character, and we wanted to add a little moment of trepidation, kind of that maybe she's a bit nervous about jumping in, but then she gets confidence and then she jumps in and wow, she has a great time. Now you can see here as we worked on those initial poses first. We block that in with our 3D characters, and then we review it as a team. So that's your sort of first pass. Now, as we've worked into that, and you'll see that here on the footage, that when we get to our polish pass, we've actually moved that moment of trepidation to when she first steps onto the diving board, because we felt that kind of told the story better. And then she walks forward and she's looking, and then she jumps in.
So cool.
And it's so lovely to see. And again, to something that you may just glance at and think, oh, okay, that's a cool animation. But there's been so much thought that has gone into each and every animation.
That applies to all of the guest animations in the game.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that there's a story behind, and between the distinctive groups, you know, your adults and your teens and the children in your party. They can look at this guy.
He is living his best life.
He is living his best life.
Literally chilling out. They are all having a great time. I want that hat.
It's a great hat. And she's a bit more relaxed, a bit more playful. These are all the new pool toys that you can buy from shops in the game. And then this character, and she's just more relaxed and taking things easy.
There we go.
So we want to make sure that we're getting that variety.
Do you have a favourite
Olha como se faz o personagem, que maroto.
That is my favourite. I know it's like asking to choose from all your children, but do you have one that's a particular favourite?
Yeah, I got to do.
Isso detalhe maravilhoso que o Frontier mostra.
That was a lot of fun, and then I think that you'll see him spin the hammer on their finger, and I think that's one of my favorites.
That's your favourite one?
Yeah, it came from the concept art of. We had this idea that maybe they could spin the hammer like it's a basketball, and it seemed ridiculous. But then the more that we worked into it, it's like actually it's quite fun and quite performative. So. And it feels like the sort of thing that a character in a theme park would do. If you would go and do them, and they would do something kind of big and silly and fun. So that's a favorite.
I think that's the flavour we're going to hear. I think from everyone that's going to come on. I think the word fun, it just bleeds through this game. Like in every aspect of it, it's just fun. Like everything we do is fun.
It's a very happy world. It's a very optimistic place to be, I think, and we want to make sure that everything feels like even with the happy and sad.
Você não grave tudo ainda hoje, né? Tem que assistir no programa de namoro que eu não assisti ontem.
It's a nice place to be.
All right. Well,
absolutely.
I know someone else that's going to be a very nice place to be. We have a winner from our first competition, which is winning the GeForce RTX 4080 graphics card. I'm going to absolutely destroy this name. I'm going to try my very best to say it, but the winner is... Well, actually, no, I'm going to give it to you, because that's the kind of guy I am.
Well, I did do that to you during Unlocked, didn't I?
You did.
So the winner is, of this wonderful graphics card, Jiro Ev?
Sponsored, Skipin 47.
Aí, ó. O YouTube tem que parar com essa mozinha de botar começando no meio de uns eventos. Se fosse um vídeo de outros criadores de conteúdo normais, não de empresas que estão sendo eventos. Isso estraga também a presença do público.
Subscribe.
Perfect. I mean, that's exactly how I'd have said it.
You know that, Congratulations. The giveaway for this beautiful graphics card has closed. Congrats.
They have definitely seen it. They've definitely seen they've won. So, GG, well done. Make sure to wait for an official, is it a whisper or DM? It's a whisper. On Twitch, so we get your details and we get this shipped out to you. Make sure you've got several people to help you load it in. It's a monster.
It's very heavy.
It's very, very heavy. Josh, thank you so much. Stay on the sofa. We might have to shuffle up a little bit because we've got our next guest coming on. Okay. So if you shuffle along a little bit, and then how are we doing this? Are we just walking on? Yeah, we're just walking on.
We're just walking.
Right, okay, there we go. Welcome in the wonderful, wonderful Matt Florins. Am I saying that right, Matt Florins?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Couldn't have done better.
So Matt, thank you so much for joining us. You're from the wonderful audio department. How is it feeling today for everyone, you and the team?
We're super excited. This is this is like being a kid for Christmas, and the days cannot come fast enough. So it was a long week, but we're finally there.
We're here. This week has felt even longer, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think it is like you say. It's like Christmas. That Christmas Eve has been like Christmas Eve for so long. Like, come on, we're not here yet.
Yep.
So obviously, audio plays a large part in all of our games, but obviously no more so than in the Planet series. We've had quite a few chats about the audio in Planet Coaster 2, and you're going to share some of your audio stories with us. Oh, hang on, I'll get notes in. What am I saying? No, we're
for a
carrying on.
little bit.
He's scrolled the screen. Sorry, Matt. So what we're going to start with, talk us through some points about, you want to share about what you've done with Planet Coaster 2.
We can talk about that. But by the way, the animation is just so great. We work so closely together with animation. And I love that you animated a person in a suit to be their own character. It's you can just see that both layers are in there. It's so good.
Yeah, we have a fun, the audio animation departments, we have a fun sort of friendship going back and forth with ideas and stuff, because it is a collaboration at the end of the day, so you want to share lots of
It's a dream team.
Yes.
Audio Anim Dream Team. Let's go.
Dreaming at each other.
Da 4 vídeos.
We really do enjoy working with each other, and getting a new animation in is just the best. It's like it gives you all these ideas of things you can do.
Da 4 vídeos por YouTube, porque assim já
details. Like if you look back at the animation of the spinning hammer, the way it's set on the ground, it just has weight to it in a way. For us, that's great, because it's like, oh, there's a little bit of an animation that we can hook into a sound, and it touches the ground here, and that's the thing, right? Nothing that you see on the screen has sound. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
In real life, we're constantly moving particles and creating friction and whatnot, and create sounds. And nothing like that exists in the game world.
It's just pixels, right? It's just pixels. And
for us, it actually just doesn't exist. It's just a big black world, so to speak, like an unrendered world.
Yeah.
Nothing exists. We have to go in and say, well, this tree that's being moved right now, for instance, what would that sound like? What would it sound like to move a tree? And obviously, we can't go out and put a tree on a
just crane. On your shoulder, just move it around.
Just do our best to move a tree. So all of that needs to be imagined. You need to go break it down into for a tree, for instance, into physical parts. It's like, and you could do like just rustle some leaves around, but that's noise. That's not going to sound interesting. The question is always, how can we make this more fun?
Yeah.
What makes rustling trees more fun than just take that tree over there and do this with it, because that's not fun. So we're using a lot of game data. We know what surface it's on, so we know it's moving.
So we're gonna have this. There's a lot of numbers on this screen. Show me what we're looking at here.
Okay, so this is crowds, and crowds are another one of those things. Like for us, they don't exist. There's no people like having conversations. So first of all, we were like, okay, what's a crowd going to sound like? Well, because you can record people talking to each other, but once you recognize that, you're going to recognize the same line over and over again. So it's like, how can we make a game that people play for thousands of hours, and the crowd is still interesting, and you can kind of hear if they're having a good time or not. So we've invented our own language called Planko.
Yes, very fun language.
It is big. It has a whole library of it, and the words all mean something. You can translate what they're talking about back into English or any other language. But there's so many people on the screen in a park that if we were to say, let's put a sound on every one of them, it would just completely overload, like, it wouldn't run.
It'd be too much. Yeah.
It would be too much. So what we do instead is we look at the game world and we divide it up into little squares. And then, as you can see here on the screenshot, there's these larger circular shapes on there, and there's lines going away from that. And that's a tile.
Okay.
And in a tile, we say, how many people are in this tile? There's 6 people here. Okay, we go to the next tile. How many people are there here? 4 people. And we do that across the entire screen until we've done the whole park, which takes about a second.
Yeah.
And then we know where sort of the crowds are. So we say, there's a group over there. They need a group sound. There's a group over there, happens to be in a pool. Those are blue circles, so they need a pool sound. And we basically say, where are the people around the camera, and how big is that group, and what are they thinking, what's their emotional state?
Yeah.
And then we put the right sounds on those. Until you go really, really close to them, that's when we start having actual conversations and footsteps and all of that. But it doesn't make any sense to do that at this distance.
Yeah.
It's always about finding a good balance between what the player needs to get a good impression of how the park is doing, and keeping it performant, really. Like,
I think the thing you just said there, and it links into what you just said, which is like, you're giving player information.
Grava tudo em sequência por uma razão óbvia, galera, para ficar mais fácil para mim.
You'll hear that they're not.
Programar depois.
And it all sort of bleeds through into all the stuff, and it works together.
Yeah.
What's more fun? Is it fun doing happy sounds or sad sounds?
Ooh, that is a good one. We had a lot of fun with sad sounds as well.
Yeah.
But you need to be you need to be acting it a bit more.
Yeah.
It's like, think of a sad scene.
Because people say they're happier playing villains, right? Because they can really ham it up. Maybe it's the same thing.
It is probably a little bit the same thing, but both of them. What I really love about working on this with everybody else is just it's fun. Every day is fun.
Yeah.
You're working on something so colorful, and everybody's trying to, everywhere we can go, we put a little bit of extra fun in it. Not just do the standard thing, but it's like, what makes this thing I'm working on a bit more fun? And it just translates in the studio.
I mean, I've seen some of the footage of people diving onto rubber rings and stuff like that, and I'm like, I want to be doing that every day because that looks great. But I might pretty knackering after a little while. But do you have again, I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you have a favourite sound effect in the game?
Ooh, sound effects.
Yeah, or sound. And I'm going to ask you something else after this as well.
There's probably over 30,000 sounds in there.
Well, you must know them all in your head, man. You just got a massive sound bank in there.
It's maybe two things, if you allow me. One thing people can try at home. One thing we've done here is that guests start talking louder when they're near loud attractions and quieter when they're near quiet spaces. You can just
I did not know that. That's really cool.
So if you've got a group of people and they're like in a quiet environment, they're just talking to each other, and a coaster comes by, you can hear them start talking louder, like people in a real environment.
So much thought.
Yes.
It's just it's all about like if people build a quiet environment, we want the crowd to reflect that. And we want to always find the ways that how did a player build this, what can we do to reinforce that? So that as a system, that's something I really like, and Plank, of course. The Bard is great.
The Bard.
If we're talking about a selection of favorite sound, it's making music, of course, but there was also a lot of fun when they are unhappy to make sure that the music reflects that, but not in a way that it breaks, that it's still like it still works.
Is it like a fed up? Yeah.
It's exactly that. That was so much fun to work, and the team had a lot of fun working on that.
De novo, mas pelo menos não está interrompendo todas as frases, né? Espero eu, né? O estranho que o chato.
So I think you can answer my next question. I think you already have.
O chato do YouTube é isso.
Making a theme park which does have the
comercial
mythology and Viking things.
3 comerciais em sequência.
Anything you'd like to see Rich add to the park?
Well, maybe a bard. I think
a bard.
We can put a bard. Right?
Can we have a happy bard though? Let's not have a sad bard. Let's have a happy bard. And I didn't ask you this question. Anything you would like to see him add to the game? The ride, what he's doing at the moment?
Let's pop in with the guests.
That's a good question. Well, something that could tie into the audio as well would be I think there's a singing eel band.
Oh, that's so good.
A singing eel band. That's going to be tough to fit in there, but we'll get it in there.
I can drop him in. Yes.
We may be able to drop that in.
There he is.
There he is.
Just for full context, if you've ever met Tom Hawkins, he's a striking resemblance to Tom Hawkins, actually. It's the moustache. It's Tom's new moustache, I think, was doing it.
Try and get him in.
Trying to get him in just to prove my point.
I hope this is what he's wearing this afternoon. He's actually come in full cosplay.
He is the bard.
I've seen the fancy dress. It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty cool. Look, I know I'm not sure what the time is. Can you put on the giant clock, please, producer Adam, so I can see it? Okay, 31. We've got a little bit of time. All right, so Matt, thank you so much. I actually would like to have you come back on and talk more about all of you actually, but we're short on time. More about the audio stuff, because we had a conversation about how the coaster picks in noises as it goes past and how it adjusts those noises for the speed it's going and all that sort of good stuff. But we just don't have a lot of time today. So if you will come back,
there he is.
Come back?
There we go.
There he is. The singing eels.
Do we have sound on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm one of them. I did a voice for him.
Oh, you're one of the eels.
I'm one of the.
You're famous.
That's incredible.
We had an entire quartet in the studio.
Breaking news.
I mean, speaking about detail, it's like it was a long conversation, and there's a few of us in there.
That's wonderful. That for me is the best to hear. To know that sort of stuff, I think is wonderful.
Yeah.
So all right, that's really cool. Matt, thank you very much. Stay where you are. We're going to shuffle up a little bit. We've got another guest, but before we do that. Shuffle up.
Oh, I'm shuffling up as well.
Yeah, well, we need to make room. Are we going this way, Adam, or are we going the other way?
Which way?
He's going. I want to Rick too, but I want to move over here. It's live. It's live on Twitch.
It's live. It's.
Now we're using all the tech. Look at this.
Oh,
wow. We've got a microphone. We've got a logo on it. You have no idea how much this costs. Don't tell Johnny, because Johnny will go mad. Just I couldn't believe it. It's just a circle. Anyways, we've got all the tech going on now. We're going to get another guest on. Before we do, we have one more prize to give away, which is the Steam Deck. chat.
Steam Deck.
If you've just joined us, welcome. This is our launch celebration stream. We are an hour and a bit away, hour and a half away from launch. So very, very close. We've got the wonderful Rich Hutchins building a park in the background. He's been working on that since 1 o'clock? No.
Since 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
GMT,
where he's building a roller coaster that goes from the Viking theme into mythological theme, or the other way around, I can't remember.
With a portal.
That's been his task. He's building it in the background. We've got some wonderful guests coming. We've got another guest to come on just yet. And because we're Steam Deck verified, we're going to give away a Steam Deck.
We have a Steam Deck here.
It's only for Twitch users. Sorry, it's not us. It's everybody else.
Come on over to Twitch.
Yeah, come over to Twitch.
Us.
You have to do it here. If you want to be in a chance to win the Steam Deck, it's all lowercase, ! Queen Splash. So to win a Steam Deck, ! Queen Splash, all one word. Producer Adams made me to emphasize, all one word. ! Queen Splash. All right.
So ! First.
Yes.
And then Queen Splash.
Yeah, not Queen Splash! It has to be ! Queen Splash.
Yes.
Someone said OLED. I don't know. Is it the OLED one? I can't see.
Don't think.
This one isn't the OLED one,
It's
but
not
we
the
will
OLED
have
one.
some other ones.
But it is a Steam Deck. So if you don't like, because it's not OLED, don't enter. Give someone else a chance. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Right. Shall we bring on our next guest? And we have the wonderful John. John, you're going to have to do the walk in front of the camera, John. So there we go. And now I have to do this. Do you want
me to hold the mic?
You hold the mic. There
I'll
we go.
hold the mic.
Welcome.
Right.
The wonderful John Wigg. How you doing? That's John Wigg, not John Wick. He's not going to go mad and start. So you're not going to go cartwheeling in and start shooting guns. So John, what do you do?
I'm a render programmer.
Right.
Which I guess it sounds a bit technical. I do the Well, I don't do the graphics. That's the artist. They make all the beautiful art. I'm
Video progress bar.
They actually render, and you can actually see them in the game. And we've got all these beautiful lighting effects.
Yes.
And water as well. We've done lots of cool stuff for the water.
Water's a feature this time round. Yeah, it is a feature. Before we get into that though, how are you feeling? Are you excited? It's
a bit surreal to see that day come around. Like, there's been so much work from everyone that's gone into this, and just now it's there. Now we can finally show all those beautiful people what we've been working on, and I'm just incredibly excited.
Are you happy seeing people's responses already to it?
Yes.
We obviously some of our wonderful creators have made some great stuff, some wonderful stuff, some weird stuff, and the response has been super positive. Does that make you feel good? I guess that's a question to all of you. You must feel great seeing those responses coming in.
Yes, 100%. It's amazing. And seeing all these awesome creations. I think someone did a really cool indoor water park, which I didn't even think about, really. But seeing that just being created and working this well,
I think
really amazing.
When people get hold of the tools that are in this game, we won't have any idea what they're going to make, and I think it'll be wonderful, and I can't wait for that. But you've mentioned water a few times. Talk to me about how you're involved in the water.
So yeah, obviously, Planet Coaster 2, we have water parks as part of the game, and we want to make sure, we have all these awesome animations and all that audio, and generally the game's really immersive and detailed. So really wanted to make sure that carries over to the water parks as well. So we've done a bunch of new tech for that. I think you can see some on screen there now.
It does, yeah. It looks delicious.
Yeah, so this is a wave pool, which is one of the new additions. And the way wave pool work in Planet Coaster 2 is the player can place wave machines around the pool, which means you can create some really cool wave patterns and generally just be really creative with what you do. So what we've done is we're actually running, all this is based on real physics, so we're running like a fluid simulation. So you can see these waves and kind of the gentle forwards and backwards motions and the foam. And it's all fully dynamic and all just done in real time and just reacts to what the player does. It's just reflected in that.
Someone just said, I want to drink that.
I mean, it's probably got chlorine in it. I wouldn't recommend it. Pool soup is not my favourite dish. So what we're looking at here, this is the players, obviously the guests reacting with the water, right?
Yeah, so this is the second part of it. So we have obviously the wave machines, which make big waves. But then we have the guests, which can also interact with the water. And I know we keep praising the animation team here, but they've just done a fantastic job with everything. So you have all these different animations, all these different interactions going on. You can see a splash right there, I think, in the top left. And we wanted to make sure that all these animations, all these interactions, that they really work with the water surface, that you can really kind of get natural motion from that. So again, this is also using a fluid simulation. It's all based on real physics, and it's fully dynamic, so you have all...
E no final isso é uma surpresa para vocês em desse jogo aqui.
Is it weird that I can, not only can I see that, I can hear this scene. And I can hear what's happening in this scene. Like, I don't have to, I can't, we have no audio, by the way, chat, so we can't hear what's actually on screen, but I can hear this scene. What was the most challenging part about is it the physics of it getting it working, or?
Yeah, it's kind of because you look at water, right, and you kind of, like in real life, and you understand it's water, you kind of see the motions and it's all very natural. So getting to the point where you look at this in a game and it just comes together and it feels real. So getting this to just work and getting this physics simulation right and then just seeing pop, that's quite challenging. But I think we really got there. Like, to me, this really looks like as realistic as you can get. And I think it just looks really fun and exciting.
It makes me miss summer. It makes me miss summer a lot. Like now we're out of summer, and I moaned about summer because it was too hot. And now I'm like, oh yeah, but I should have not moaned.
Coming in today, I was like,
it was dark, it's cold. Yeah, I want a bit of sunshine. Have it in there. Is there a favourite part of what you've worked on amongst all the things you've worked on?
Well, that's a tough question. I like every part. I know.
Part. I'm going to make you choose though.
Honestly, it's probably that video you just saw, all these like small ripples, and this is what Josh already talked about. We really have this, and you can see it in this video. This might actually be my favorite part. So we have this first-person camera now, and this is really this immersion, this level of detail we have. So we want to make sure you can like go really close into your park and see it from ground level, and all these amazing details are there. And then you also actually can jump into the pool, make these ripples. We have this waterline effect on the camera, and just seeing these effects up close, and it's so immersive. It just makes you feel like you're part of the park that you've just built. That's just, I think that might be my favorite part, just seeing everything.
I'm seeing a lot of Queen Splash emojis coming in at the minute, so that's indicative that the water is, people are a fan. People are a fan. Obviously, Rich is building a theme park. Or an area of a theme park, rather. Is there anything you would like to see him add into the theme park?
I mean, do we have a wave pool yet?
There isn't I'm not sure. There's only a couple of pools in here, but we can stick in some...
just plop one in.
Yeah, we can put some of these wave machines in, if I can get the right menu open.
So there we go.
Amazing.
There's the Chief. He's having a great time.
Chief Beef. He's still there. See, he lives. Chief Beef lives. Chief Beef forever.
It's got these wave machines you can just snap to the inside wall of a pool.
The winner of the graphics card, we'll as soon as we finish the stream, we'll give you a whisper. We'll get the information across to you. Sorry, we're just obviously we're busy. Could you just give me the yes? I will do it. She says you will get your graphics card. But he's busy. Are you doing it now? He's gonna whisper you now.
He's nodding.
He's nodding. So there we go. He's gonna whisper you now. Can we get some Queen Splash emojis in, please? No, and that's the Steam Deck winner. This is the graphics card winner. He's nodding. He's nodding. I warned you, chat. This stream was going to be chaotic.
It's very casual, and we have got the winner for the Steam Deck as well.
Oh, we do.
That is now on the screen.
Oh, Do you know what? I wish you could see producer Adam's face. He's like, read what I've written.
He's so smug right now.
He is so smug.
Do you want to announce them?
I'll take this one because it's a very difficult one to read out.
Yeah,
so you had the easy one. I'll take the hard one. Congratulations! Our winner of the Steam Deck is Sarge_T. So Sarge
Congrats.
_T. Well done. Woo. You have bagged yourself a delicious Steam Deck, which you can play Planet Coaster 2 on because it's verified on Steam Deck. So GG, well done. I'm not sure what the time is. 41, fantastic.
Look out for an Adam whisper as well.
Look out for an Adam whisper, and not in a creepy way, just in a way that's going to bring you gifts. Going to bring you gifts. Both of our winners, well done. I'm sorry, I've moved off piste here, but we've covered a lot of the water stuff. We've talked about animation.
Video progress bar.
Should we all have a look at what Rich has done and see where we're at?
Judge it harshly.
We're gonna. I think you've had the harshest judge in Adam. He was on.
That's true. Yes.
But here we go. Let's have a look. See where are we at? So we're still.
So, yeah, I've got people on the ride. People are queuing up now. I've done a very quick station building.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
And we're now just going to get the last of these bits in. But I've done where we kind of left off last time. People wanted fire.
We have
And we've got
fire.
some fire in there.
Fire in it.
This is one of
there's a forge.
This is one of the blueprints. This is like an animatronic piece of scenery you can put in yourself, but this is all nice and surrounded with all of these extra bits and pieces.
That
just
must
as
have
a
been fun to
blueprint
do
in the
audio
base
for.
game.
That must have been great fun.
It does sound incredible. Yeah. And we've now also got a very sort of misty lake.
Oh.
That we're.
All the sound effects because we've got more people here.
By the way, if you need us for sound effects, we are available.
There you go.
So yeah, it's all coming together. It's quite chaotic, but.
They're going to go through the portal.
Yeah, we go through a portal.
Nice.
There we go.
So yeah, we're almost there. I think. I'm just gonna polish up this little area here.
So I see you've been busy with the scenery brush.
Yeah, I've painted. I've put in a lot of trees. Just kind of fill that space in, and then yeah, as I've always said, if you want, you can fill space in with either water or your scenery brush. Either or will do you fine. So now I'm just taking my my rocks. And I'm just putting these in to kind of fill up.
You're a big fan of the old rocks, aren't you?
I do like my rocks.
You're a big fan of rocks.
It's a good way to fill out space nice and quickly. Like I said, scenery brush is one of them, rocks is another, because you can make these rocks as big as you like.
Whoa!
Okay.
There we go, that's a big old rock.
Giant rock.
And obviously there's sound effects when you place these down as well. Is that weird to think about placing a giant rock? Like, is that something I'd never consider in my life? Like, oh, what does that sound like to do that?
It sounds different than a small rock.
Thanks, Matt. Back to me in the studio. Okay, cool. So we're getting towards the end of this stream. We're not quite there yet, but just to have a recap, we are about an hour and 15 away from the launch of Planet Coaster 2. We've given away a 4080 graphics card. Sorry. We've given away a Steam Deck. We've had some wonderful guests on. We're not going anywhere just yet. If you've been watching, there has been Twitch drops that are active and are still active, and you get yourself a Viva La Vegan
little outfit.
Little outfit, which you're going to want. So we hope this has helped kill some time before before launch, because we are generally just very excited for this game. Sometimes can we get a list or a PDF of all the hotkeys? Do you know what? That's a good suggestion. I'll have a look and see what we can do with that.
I'm pretty sure there is one.
I think there is
guide on the website.
Yeah, there might be one on the website. If there isn't, we'll get that sorted out. But I think it's really fun. I think you're showing us the power of the hotkey there, Rich.
I am. Yeah,
you've got the hotkeys down.
I'm so used to the hotkeys now.
You are zooming.
His PC Ninja Fu is strong. He's working pretty hard, and you've still got 15 minutes of potential theming. It'll probably be less because we're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm pretty proud of what I've managed to do in such a short amount of time. But it shows the power of Planet Coaster 2. Basically, this is a mix of manual placement, manual building, as well as all of the features like scaling, like the scenery brush, like all the blueprints that are available in the game, in the base game, and even the workshop as well. There's so much to play with, and you can achieve so much in so little time.
Someone said they want the queue to have some scenery, Rich. I mean, what have you been doing for the last hour?
Sorry.
You've only built a giant roller coaster.
I've failed you, chat. I'm just gonna put my archway in. I love this archway. I've used it.
Just an easy.
Oh, that's a bit too small. There we go.
Easy tiger. There we go. There you go, chat. What more do you want?
There you go. What
more could you possibly want?
One scenery. You're welcome.
You wanted scenery? We've got scenery.
Oh.
Oh no.
We've gone.
Never mind.
So let's do that.
Oh, do you know why? It's because we're about to go. We're getting it ready, so that's probably why. There we go. Never mind. We'll have to go back to. We'll reload see if we can reload the park, and we'll come back to the park in a moment. See how far we've got. But you've done. So that was an hour and. I don't know what it was. An hour and
45-ish. Yeah.
Or 45 minutes. And we built a roller coaster, which was dual themed, dual coloured, fully themed?
Pretty much, yeah.
Half and half, yeah.
Yeah.
Half and half. We added in a bard, because there was a request for a bard. We added in a wave machine, because for a wave machine. I forgot, what did you ask to add in, Josh? What was it you asked to add in?
Well, it was singing eels, but we've seen the singing eels.
Oh, the singing eels. The singing eels.
Exactly.
There we go. All right, okay, we'll come back into the park. We're okay, we're back in.
That was fast.
It's like we just missed the archway going in.
Save is our friend.
Autosave is your friend.
The only thing we've lost is the scenery for the queue. I'm going to put this back in for you, chat.
There we go. Then we're back in. Cool. No dramas lost there. Autosave has saved us.
I've now manually saved as well, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh, yeah, any builder will know to manually save.
Absolutely.
All right, I think we're getting towards that time. We're going to run that trailer one more time, and then I think we've got a little thank you from everyone. So let's run the trailer, and let's get some people in.
we're getting close, 'cause I can see the colors blue. Never seen the sky like this before.
É, tá bonito o jogo. É bom.
Running from the old me, I just wanna bring myself to life. I don't wanna be alone, but I just gotta get away tonight. I'm not running from the old me, I just wanna bring myself to life. I don't wanna be alone, but I just gotta get away tonight.
É, galera.
So there we go. Hello, everyone. Look, it's been a wonderful, wonderful run into the launch of Planet Coaster 2, which is in an hour and a little bit. Are we all excited? Yeah! It honestly means the absolute world to the team for your love and support. We can't wait to see what you're going to create in just over an hour's time. So we hope to see you just after 3 UK time, all in Planet Coaster 2. Big love from us, and we'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Mwah!
Woo! Have fun!
Video progress bar.
É, foi um evento maravilhoso. Gostei de ver mais sobre o jogo. Mas, mais do mesmo, né? Mas eu gostei. Vamos ficando então por aqui então. E nos vemos nos próximos vídeos. Valeu! Falou! Eu fui. Tchauzinho. Beijos.